Hey guys, happy, beautiful Tuesday, guys. So happy to be live with you guys on my Facebook page. My name's Raul, as you know, and I am going to share with you guys something beautiful with you guys, right? And I have my little notes now. What I'm going to share is not this whole thing. No, this is actually my checklist. And yes, it's typed because there's some things in there that I repeat. So those things are typed, and then I'm able to with the pen, describe a couple of things that I need to do that are extra or that I need to change or some specifics. But anyways, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the next topic. The only person that stands in the way of your money is you, right? And we can also apply this to something like the only person that stands in the way of your love, of your happiness, of your success is you, of your peace is you. You guys will notice a trend in my videos. Everything goes back to you. One of the most important decisions that I made in my life is to take responsibility for what happens to me. So I always have to think, what did I do to deserve this? How did I cause this? How did I contribute to this? How did I allow this? That way I'm consistently working on improving that and not letting that happen again. When we put the blame on others, we pretty much let go of all the power that we have over our lives. We're pretty much saying that someone else is in charge, which is not truth, right? So the path to personal development is the path to happiness, to peace, to God, to everything. Therefore, that's one of the main things that I talk to you guys about. So I want to talk to you guys about how we can start fixing this. How can we stop standing in the way of our money? First step is to realize that that is happening. Really think about it. Really realize it. That when you change your thinking, you change your life. So if we want to change our money situation and attract more wealth to our lives, let's get out of our way. Let God do the work. So how are we going to achieve this? What are some of the habits that we have? What are some of the things that we do that are blocking the blessings from coming in? Are we close-minded? Are we practicing insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? We're not making changes. We're not updating our life. We're not going with the flow. We don't have any drive. We don't have motivation. We don't have any goals. We don't have no aspirations. We think negative. We feel bad every time we spend a penny or a dollar, even if it's on things that are necessities. We're not grateful. We don't share. We don't care for others. What is it that we are doing that's causing us to block the beauty of wealth and blessings and monetary blessings to come to our lives? What is it? We need to analyze it. We need to think about it. So there's a couple of things that I want us to do in order for us to start allowing this the money from entering our lives, the prosperity, the idea, the plans, the path. We want to embark in that path. There is no get rich quick scheme. There is good luck. There is something like winning the lottery, right? Everything takes an investment, but in the end, there is no get rich quick, right? So we want to have different things. There's different things we're gonna have to do in order for us to stop getting in the way of the blessings of money and wealth and prosperity. One of them is thinking small. So let's focus on this. Let's start to think bigger. That's going to be the first ingredient that we're going to need to use in order for us to eventually start getting the fruits of our work in prosperity town. So first of all, this is going to take a process, and this is going to happen over time, and this is going to happen once you have built the consistency. Do not plan on thinking bigger for a day or a week. Think bigger, and you're going to start creating your world. You're going to start creating your life. You're going to start creating and manifesting all of these things. That's the beautiful thing about thinking bigger is a way of life. The same way that personal development and leadership is a way of life. And as you start living your life a certain way, you start creating all these opportunities, all these avenues, all these friendships, all these connections, all these manifestations start coming to life. But first, it starts with us starting to walk in the path of thinking bigger. So we need to start thinking bigger. And this can happen to anybody. If you're optimistic, if you are spiritual, if you are whatever, you are developed in whatever area, somehow we still manage to think small. Believe me, it's happened to me, and my wife has checked me, and I checked myself. Now I'm more focused on making sure that I'm not thinking small, that I start thinking bigger. It's okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong. And we'll talk about that aspect of giving ourselves permission, which is something that a lot of times we get in our own way, which is the point of this whole video, right? But, my wife has helped me to be like, you know what, you need to think bigger. Uh, I've done videos on letting go of the employee mentality. That's a good example too, that, these are things that we might be accustomed to doing. We might have been conditioned over the years, but now that we are focusing on changing our thinking in order to change our life, that's when we start opening those doors. So thinking bigger is super important. So I talked to you guys about having a vision board. I talked to you guys about having goals. I talked to you guys about having a vision. That takes for you to like sit down and think and brainstorm. Write down some ideas and figure out what it is that you want to do in your life. What's life about? Is it just about work? Or is it just about having fun or partying? What is life about? What is your purpose? What is your higher purpose? What does your higher self want to do? What is your higher vision? What is your why? You guys know I talked about the different levels of the why. Sometimes, they're like, oh, why do you want to be rich or wealthy? Well, because I want to be able to have the things I never had. And then you ask, why? Well, because I saw how my parents struggle and what they went through. And I don't want my kids to go through the same thing, and I don't want to go through the same things myself. I want to break the generational curses. Why? Because blah blah blah. And you go through different levels of why, until you get to like a core level deep inside of you, where like, whoa, like I hardly think about this and I can't believe it. This is my real why. So unlocking that real why deep inside, the real reason why you want a better life, it's super important, to help you think bigger. So thinking big, it's going to be one of the first steps in order for you to get big. Why you think and you change life. So you think big and you get big, right? So definitely your vision board. If you have a goal of making a certain amount of money a month, why don't you double that, right? Write down how much money you want to be making a month starting next year. If it's $5,000, make that 10. If it's 10, make that 20. If it's 20, make that 40. And I know this is going to be scary, and I know this is going to be nerve-wracking, and you're going to feel vulnerable, and you're going to feel like a failure, like you can't achieve it. But that's the whole point. You need to start thinking bigger, right? You need to what is the biggest thing that you can think of that you want in your life? What is the thing that you see yourself furthest from, right? What is it? Is it an ideal relationship? Is it having your own business, your own company? Is it being able to travel the world? Is it being able to be free? Is it being able to never have to worry about money again? Is it for you to be healthy? What is it that you see as the biggest, the hardest, the most difficult, the furthest from your reality right now? That's you thinking big. Start making your visions about something bigger. Okay, so that's very important for you to do. Whatever think big means for you, make sure that you are focusing on that. The next one is expanding your mind, right? Very similar, right? But it's different. You really need to think outside the box. You need to sometimes we get stuck in the same thoughts. Everything is about patterns and everything's about habits. So maybe we have a habit and a pattern of thinking that's the way we think, and that's the way we analyze everything. Everything revolves around that thinking. So we need to expand our mind, right? If you're just thinking of like building yourself around this town and this country or this city, how about you start thinking about expanding to the world or to another country? How about you start expanding? Instead of having one house or one car, you have two houses and two cars or two properties? How about instead of having one business, you're able to see yourself expanding to different businesses? What if you see yourself as opposed to being able to learn one thing, you see yourself expanding into learn multiple things that you want to do? So that is one of the most important things, that again, we want to think big. We want to start expanding our thinking and think more openly, to have like I was talking to you guys about yesterday, when somebody comes and knocks on your door with an opportunity, you want to like listen to these people, give them the undivided attention, take your time to hear them out, and analyze whatever it is that they're offering to you, because you never know when you're going to find the next opportunity that can open a door to a door to a door to something bigger, something different, or better. You never know, right? Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to start all over. Don't be afraid to learn something new. That's going to continue either reassuring you in the path that you're in or helping you move on to the next level that your life is. And the last thing is give yourself permission. This is one thing that we don't do, you know, that it's a big factor in the reason why we are still stuck in the same level, because we're not giving ourselves permission and we don't even know it, because this has a lot to do with your subconscious. It has to do with the way you were brought up. It has to do with the way you think, those conditions, your core beliefs. It's time for you to change that and to start saying that, you know what, God, I do deserve the blessings. I do deserve the money. I am happy with the blessings that are coming my way. I am open to my business growing. I am open to bringing people onto my business. I am open to my customers and everybody loving my services. I am open to being prosperous and having my dream home. I am open to having my dream car. I'm open to being able to buy whatever it is that I want for my kids as long as they deserve it, but at least I don't have limitations where I can't afford it, right? Like you want to start getting rid of the barriers, rid of the limitations, rid of the doubts. You want to start speaking out loud that you deserve the blessings. You deserve a happy relationship and a marriage. You deserve to be intelligent. You deserve to have good memory. You deserve to learn fast. You deserve to have a great job or a great vocation, to be a great student or a great teacher. You deserve to have great friends around you. You deserve to grow as a person, to follow your dreams and to fulfill them. You deserve to be successful. You need to start telling yourself that you deserve. You need to start feeling it and thinking like you deserve the great things that are out there, just waiting for you to attract them and captivate them and bring them into your life. So again, in order for us to get out of our way, we need to start thinking bigger. We need to start expanding our mind, and we need to start giving ourselves the permission. What is wrong? I talked to you guys about a couple of videos ago of letting go of that poor man's mentality, letting go of the employee mentality, all these sayings like money is the root of all evil type of thing. No, greed is the root of all evil, not money. So you continue not giving yourself permission to be blessed. How many people can you help and bless with the money that's going to come into your life? If you're a good person and you have a good heart and you want to share, then you deserve to receive. So then you can give, then you can share, then you can receive some more, and you live a comfortable life while you impact others. Because money makes the world go round, in the sense that everything I want to do or give or offer, it takes for me to either give my time or give my money or whatever it is. So, that's the beautiful thing about having that mentality of something bigger, is that you guys get to help a lot of people. You're not local anymore. You're not in the city. You're not in this town. You're not in this country. You can travel the world and influence so many different people. And there's nothing better than for you to be able to see happiness in somebody that came to you looking for help, right? So whatever it is that your gift is, whatever it is that your focus is, whatever it is that makes you happy, something that you want to do to help the world, pursue that. But give yourself the permission that you deserve. That's all I have for you guys today. A very simple, straightforward life in which I can offer you guys a little bit of advice and something that we all need to work on, something that I need to work on. And that's why I'm telling you these words, these affirmations, that I deserve the blessings and I accept them. I accept myself how I am, and I believe that God wants to bless me, and I accept these blessings in my life. And with this blessing, with this light, with this beauty around me, I'm going to be able to bless those around me as well and do God's work to help people, to provide them exit strategies, to provide them plan B's and C's, to help people, get to where they want to be, where they want to go, right? So don't forget, guys, the only person standing in the way of your money, in the way of your success, in the way of your happiness, in the way of your relationship is you. Let's put that aside. Let's not focus on the past anymore. let's figure out what do you want for your future, and let's start working on it now. I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for tuning in on my page. Monday through Friday, you already know that you can find me here unless it is a holiday. And I am here giving you guys the value as much as I can. I'm also putting all these videos on YouTube, so everything's organized there. Slowly but surely, I'm putting all the pieces together to offer all the content that I am bringing to the table in a way that you can find it. Go to my profile, you can find my link. Go to my website, winwiththecoach.com. You have my links of what I'm about and what I do. And I'm more than happy to talk to you guys on Messenger. As I tell you many times, you guys have any questions, personal conversations, things that you need help with, something from my video that touched you, that made you feel like you want to talk with me, feel free to reach out. Send me a message. Hey, Raul, can you talk? This is my name, blah, blah, blah. I watch your video and I'm interested in more information. I'm interested in having what you have, having the confidence and the understanding of these things and the love for these things and the growth. I know I'm meant for something more. I just don't know what it is yet. I'm happy to talk to you. Maybe we can figure out what it is. So, love you guys. Have a great night, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow for Wednesday's live. Take care. Bye.